It's a podcast about pro wrestling movies and pro wrestling movies. Hosted by Lumberjake, Mike Pava, and JC. We constantly bicker, but we are best friends. From No Holds Barred to The Naked Man, the fun never ends. Be sure to stick around for our mascot, Mr. Peacock, and a great wrestling show that truly rocks. BONUSODE!
Ready, set, go.
Okay, go.
I like that band.
Here I go, here I go. Is that the song?
And
No,
here it
that's not
goes,
the
here it
song.
goes, here it goes again.
Oh, is that
Yeah.
Here it goes again.
No.
Shooting.
Hey, do you guys? There's 4 members of them. Do you guys want to start like our own little treadmill dance group?
No.
You don't even walk on a treadmill. Imagine dancing on one.
They're all just like off, just dancing on off treadmills. Yeah, can we do like a Stairmaster one? The treadmill one's too hard on the joints.
I mean, I'll stare at it, but that's all I'm going to do. I'm not going to get on it.
Hey guys, welcome to Three-Way Theater.
Hey,
my
the
piece of paper
bonus
fell.
I'm Mike Pava.
BONUSODE!
I'm Lumberjake.
And I'm JC.
BONUSODE.
And I'm a retrosexual Anthony Greene.
Oh,
Hey,
what are you doing
let's
here?
You're still here?
Yeah, it's been
Yeah.
like a couple days, couple
He
weeks.
never left.
I mean, what are you doing?
I mean, I was just like hanging around the corner.
Yeah, your facial hair's really grown out. Your hair's matted.
The corner.
My chair just fell over.
JC's chair's breaking.
He's dropping his notes. The chair's falling over.
And we're about to drop some knowledge on some people
Whoa.
with our very own.
Is it dropping knowledge if we're just kind of...
It's the knowledge that's in our
It's the knowledge in our own head that we're
Dropping the truth bombs.
Listen, it was my 4th segue. 6 away, baby.
Don't give him any more opportunities.
He's just picking
Opportunities
If
to
we have to give
create.
him a segue, you guys are losing your segues.
We haven't had a segue in forever.
Yeah, over 3 years we've lost our segues.
Speaking of segues, can we segue right into
No,
Number 5.
That does not count.
what? Wait, Lumberjake counted it.
We had a great podcast with Best in Show. Anthony Greene.
7 hours long.
Yeah, it
roughly
was
7 hours
really
long.
long.
Yeah, it was
We
good.
had to edit a lot of stuff out.
It was half the length of Pitbull versus Shane Douglas. Barely legal.
Nice. Yeah, so you listened. I hope you've listened to our Best in Show episode of One Night Stand 2005.
Yeah, that'll be dropping soon.
No, it's already dropped.
Oh, my mistake.
Jesus fucking Christ. Can we at least try to get it right?
Well, he did that one on purpose.
It's not funny.
Why am I laughing?
I don't know. Long-time listener, one-time guest Adam Salzer loves that bit. He said multiple times that he loves when Lumberjake says.
Nobody's ever said that.
He's only so mad because he's been in like the radio business so
Yeah.
long.
Yeah. That being said,
So anyway, you've listened to that episode already. You've heard our review, our Best in Show of One Night Stand 2005. But Anthony had a great idea where we would come up with our own fantasy lineup of the ECW reunion show. I think it's a great idea.
Now, do you think we do this where, let's say, one of us just starts and goes through the entire
I
card,
think
or
should
do we
go
both
match by match?
individually
Well, match by match.
Match
Yeah.
by
But
match.
we all have different matches.
We all have
Perfect.
7 matches.
Yeah.
Okay, so are we going from the bottom of the card to the top?
Yes.
I would say, so we're doing main to open?
No,
No.
open to main.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, bottom to top.
Okay.
All
so,
Okay.
Okay.
Now, did you guys all, in your mind, picture this still in the Hammerstein Ballroom?
Yes.
Yes.
I did until Anthony said something off air where he asked where the arena would be.
I almost wrote down the ECW arena I chose not to. I felt like more fans, and it had a better setup for One Night Stand.
It's not something I really thought about. It was just more like, this is gonna be my dream. This would be my dream ECW card.
Oh, well, now that we're talking about it, we should do it WrestleMania 2 style and do some matches from Hammerstein.
Yeah, exactly,
Some from
yeah.
the ECW arena.
Some in the Barclays.
Yeah, there you go. Longtime ECW stronghold, the Barclays Center.
So we were so excited after reviewing One Night Stand
Yes.
that the Retrosexual himself said, "Hey guys, if you guys were to have a dream One Night Stand card, what would you do?" Now, we're taking into consideration it's 2005.
Yes.
So if somebody has passed, they are no longer available for the show.
Active, yeah.
However, we also said that if somebody was injured, we're going to ignore that.
Yeah, they're
And-
allowed.
They are not injured.
Yes,
Correct.
no longer injured.
Perfect worlds.
Yes.
Perfect
Obviously
worlds.
not.
I would run the show
Yeah.
moments after they were healed.
Yes. Or babyface, whatever.
Babyface,
Right.
healed, tweenered.
Healed or babyface.
Sweetie or douchebag.
That's
Yeah,
correct.
either or.
Dingle,
hey, can
Barry,
you start getting that over?
Doodlebug.
What?
Sweeties and douchebags.
Yeah.
Instead of babies
Instead
and
of
heels?
babies and heels, sweeties and douchebags.
Got it.
Yes.
All right.
And also, unzip Chris James' singlet.
I did that already.
Sure did. Opportunity knocks for that guy.
You didn't even try to hide it. It was
that was
You just
great.
rolled him over and unzipped his
And I,
bag.
and I was out of the ring.
Yeah.
It was a battle royal.
You saw that we were conspiring.
Wait, what's going on? What are you guys up to over here? We are troublemakers.
We are troublemakers.
Mind you guys were getting paid to be there for a ring rental.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
And podcasting during the entire show.
Hey,
Yeah,
just
in their kitchen.
to be clear, Lucky Pro Wrestling owner Jim Burgoyne loves us.
Yes.
And we
So-
love him.
And we love him.
The only thing he
lets
doesn't
us get
enjoy
away.
is that he no longer gets to hear our commentary of his live show while we record our podcast.
Right,
Right.
He used
exactly.
to love that.
All right, so
now boys, opening match.
let the guests go first.
Okay, so I was feeling really, I wanted something really sentimental, something that would mean a lot. So I thought the great opener would be a 6-man tag,
Oh.
and that would be the FBI of Lil Guido, Tony Mamaluke, and Tracy Smothers versus the BWO,
Okay.
Blue Meanie, Nova, and Big Stevie Cool.
Mikey's getting really excited over here.
Probably
He
has
might
the
have
exact same match.
Yeah.
As your opener?
same match.
Yes.
As the opener. Wow.
I had gone back and forth between my next match and switching these back and forth. And I was
Are
like,
you happy you kept it where it was?
maybe we could. I do like that. I do.
That's
see-
great. All right.
And it's not really. They never really had a big feud. I feel like Nova wrestled Guido a bunch of times, but it wasn't like
It's
a BWO
It's
versus.
such a natural.
Right. It's a 6-man tag.
Yeah, you got 3 guys on each side, plus whatever auxiliary characters. Now, would you have Thomas the Inchworm Rodman out there? Would you have Rob?
7-Eleven.
Yeah, Rob Feinstein.
I
the
would,
booger eating moron.
if it,
Lupus? He was in the
Yeah.
nest.
if it were up to me, yeah, I'd probably have JT Smith out there and Big Sal.
you do Big Sal
Grazi-
over
Big Guido, absolutely. Probably, I don't think I would have 7-Eleven out there, but yeah, why not have Thomas the
not?
Inchworm?
Would you do
Tommy Rich?
Tommy Rich? For FBI?
He's gotta be there.
Ooh, that'd be a cool one, just as the flag bearer with,
Yeah.
with,
Yeah.
with the airbrush face on
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Don, Tommy Rich.
But yeah, that'd be my hot opener. And
Awesome.
I think we all agreed not to do who went.
I
who
didn't.
won.
I didn't do.
Yeah,
who was
so we'll
going
just
over.
forget about that part.
My opening match would have been a singles match between Yoshihiro Tajiri and Super Crazy.
Okay.
Okay.
I feel like a callback to the I
It's a
feel like-
classic. Yeah,
I almost made a triple threat. I ended up doing something else, but I made it singles match to Jerry versus Super Crazy. Let the crowd fucking. I feel like that's a hot open for the crowd.
I love that. That's fantastic.
What'd you have, JC?
I had Lionheart Chris Jericho versus Too Cold Scorpio.
Wow.
You know, I left Scorpio off my card without thinking about it.
I was thinking because I was trying to dip. I didn't want to go too far into the past. I also wanted to try to mix in as many different people as I can, and I really did love the fact that Jericho totally committed at the actual One Night Stand to being Lionheart.
Yeah.
So I was just thinking
With the vest, with the tights.
Yeah, exactly, and I thought he did the best out of all the WWE guys on that show. So I'm like, keep him around, but fucking bring Scorpio back, man, because he wasn't on Hardcore Homecoming either, right?
No, he was.
Did
Against
he?
Kid Cash.
Okay, all right. But yeah, I would have
Mr.
brought
Total
Scorpio.
Nonstop Attitude.
God damn it!
Mine is an actual match from the One Night Stand pay-per-view.
I
I thought
yours
your
was
opener was the six
BWO
man.
and FBI.
My next match.
Oh, we're going into the second match.
Or second match. Okay.
I thought we were gonna go back to AG for the second match. Shouldn't we go around and do what we
Yeah, we
did
just
it?
go to
All
Mike.
right,
Yeah, we can go to Mike
all
for a
right,
second.
Go again.
We're on the second match. We already discussed.
Yes.
Mine would be Ray versus Hoovy. I'd have those guys go at it again.
Okay, Hoovy was in ECW briefly, right?
Mhm, he was.
in there.
I think for my second match, I was going a lot like JC's opener.
Oh.
I wanted Too Cold Scorpio versus Eddie Guerrero.
Okay, and then Eddie can go over there and not be a little fucking bitch about
That's exactly who I had over.
it.
Actually,
And not be all fucking boo-boo face. I had to lose. I had to lose to Chris Benoit, who's also strongly pushed. Fucking whatever. Fucking loser. Cry about it. Ugh, my nose is bleeding. I'm not gonna try. Ugh, frost my tips.
Oh,
Fucking boo-boo face, motherfucker.
JC,
He
what,
literally had a boo-boo right on his nose.
true.
what was your second match?
My second match was Masato Tanaka versus Mike Awesome.
Okay. Mikey, did you put Masato Tanaka versus Mike Awesome on your card at all?
No.
No. I'm guessing by the looks that AG just gave Lumberjake and vice versa, that they may have also placed this on the card.
No, we just body swapped like and vice versa.
No,
Yeah.
man, the versa-verse?
Guys, I'm about to ruin this fucking career. Ruin AG's career. Come spot.
and it's
No.
Oh no!
now you might say, oh man, Tanaka and Awesome are on really early, but I feel like this is just a stacked card that I put together.
Okay.
So I didn't find a better place to put it.
Okay.
I had a hard time squeezing people in, and there were people that had to be left out for other matches, and we
I found a
only had
workaround.
7 matches. I know without having to book the entire card out, we could say, we can have a run on here, this appearance.
Yeah,
here.
imagine there's little backstage vignettes with
Right.
everybody that
I would like okay, backstage vignettes are one thing. If there's going to be an interference or something, I think you should say that because I put in
I do have
interferences.
a couple that have that. I do.
My second match of the night would have
Yes.
been the Dudley Boys versus the Eliminators.
Okay,
I almost made that my opener as a callback to the original
pay-per-view.
one.
Yeah.
From Bailey Legal.
Yes, from Bailey Legal. It would have been Dudley's and the Eliminators. I would have had Spike Dudley do a run-in
Okay.
with the Dudley Boys, who was then counteracted by a run-in from Bam Bam Bigelow, who tosses Spike into the crowd.
That would be was Bam Bam still around in 05?
Yes, Bam Bam did not pass until 2007.
Oh, right.
And
That's
he was
great.
working up until 2004, so I'd count Bam Bam in there.
One shot deal. Yeah, come on in.
Just fucking toss Spike into the crowd.
That would have been
boom.
great.
I mean, not for Spike, but you know,
No, he would have been fine probably.
probably. Who didn't give their
Number
second?
that's everybody. That's ready for
everyone.
for number
Second,
2. Dos. Who's on today's?
Well, I actually didn't have a. I actually have a promo before my third match.
I have a promo leading into my third match, so that's great. So you go for it, Lumby.
Okay, so I have a promo from Simon Diamond and all of his fucking flunkies. Musketeer, Nicole fucking everyone. Fucking all of his CW
Nicole
Anderson,
Matala, everybody.
Bilvis Wolf.
Simon Diamond made your dream show, huh?
Yes. Because Simon
Wait,
Diamond.
wait, Mikey, do you have a problem with Simon Diamond?
No, but Simon
Okay,
has a
Simon
problem.
has a problem.
God damn it.
Simon says he's on this show. Simon Diamond cuts out this promo. He's interrupted by the Blue World Order. All the fucking Blue World Order. They're all fucking out there. Fucking big brawl. Fucking chair swinging freaks come out. Doring and Roadkill. Fucking everyone's brawling. Fucking Natural Born Killers hits. Fucking New Jack comes in. Fucking starts murdering everyone left and right. Fucking he seems all good. He's standing tall. Fucking Just Incredible comes in. Fucking wails him. Just Incredible standing tall. Enter Sandman hits.
What?
Sandman
Jesus.
comes out.
You're just giving him everything, huh?
Singapore
Holy shit.
fucking cane sword fight. Fucking Sandman fucking gets over on Just Incredible. He poses. Lights out. What? Lights on. It's fucking Rhino.
What?
Gore to Sandman.
Oh!
With Rhino, it's Steve Corino and Jack Victory.
My spot.
They make a fucking call. They say, they're not going to leave us off this show.
I mean, I'm
they
done.
make an open challenge to anybody.
What?
Anyone?
Anybody. Steve Corino and Jack Victory. The open challenge is answered by Jerry Lynn and Al Snow.
Jerry.
Fucking Lynn. Fucking Jerry Lynn comes out, everyone pops, fucking Prodigy hits, everyone's fucking shaking their fucking mannequin heads, leading me to my third match, Steve Carino and Jack Victory versus Al Snow and Jerry Lynn.
Jesus Christ.
I don't have this on my card at all, but like as you were going, I was really hoping you can say that Dusty Rhodes' music would hit right there.
Okay, that would have been
I
fucking
like that.
great.
That's
Fucking
great.
bull rope match.
My third match, I have the Dudley Boys versus Axel and Balls,
Okay, cheers, swinging freaks.
which quickly turns into a triple threat tag as New Jack and Mustafa come out and they just fucking
Fuck
cut
shit
each
up.
other up.
Dig
All
it.
right.
Natural Born Killers plays the whole time.
Well, Mikey had a smirk on there, so do you have
I'll
something
wait.
similar?
I do, but it's not.
It's not third?
It's not in this position.
Okay.
My
All right.
third match is Tommy Dreamer versus Raven
Ooh.
in an Iron Maiden match.
That's
Where-
not a thing.
I made it up.
Is it
all
like a
right.
casket match?
I mean,
No,
that's a
no,
bold thing on an
it's an-
ECW reunion show to make up your own gimmick match.
In a
in-
Punjabi prison
it's in-
match.
In a
It's in-
Fry the Frying Pan match.
It's an Iron Man match, but Beulah is up in a cage.
Oh, she's in a shark cage?
Yeah, Iron Maiden.
That's slowly closing, and they need to end the match.
So I got to ask you,
Uh-huh.
because we're not having winners or losers, but I need to know how this ends in your fantasy booking scenario.
She throws a key down to
Key to her heart.
yeah, she throws a key down, but Raven gets it.
So what does the
and
key
then
open?
It opens the door for her to come back down again.
Why would he open it?
Or else she's stuck there forever.
She's still hanging above the fucking
Yeah,
ECW
she's
arena.
still there
There's
now.
still-
Hanging on top the ECW arena.
Listen, I didn't give this much
So
thought.
did Dreamer win?
No, Dreamer loses at the end.
The night Beulah McGillicuddy died on the ECW arena.
The Iron Maiden. Oh my God.
The Dreamer has to lose in the end.
Okay.
He's got to lose.
Yeah.
Dreamer
All right.
loses.
Well, spoiler, that might not happen on my fantasy card.
Dreamer must
Oh.
yab.
So my number 3 was promo start before leading into number 3. The franchise Shane Douglas comes out with Francine and Lance Storm. Not Lance Storm, sorry.
Lance Wright.
The Extreme Chopper comes in, crashes into the arena, killing everybody. No, the surviving members of the Triple Threat come out.
Bam Bam?
Bam Bam, but like the other members of Triple Threat, so like Brian Lee.
Oh, okay.
So like all the members, and they give a moment of remembrance to Chris Candido. But then Shane Douglas is out here for a reason. So
Is it really Brian Lee, or is it Rick Rude under a mask?
It's Rick Rude under-
Possibly with rickets?
Yo. Shane Douglas sends the Triple Threat guys and Francine out of the ring because he's here for a reason. He's there to call out
Pitbull.
he's there to call out. He considers himself the icon of ECW, but there's another guy here that claims to be the biggest ECW legend that there ever been. Chili Willy comes out. Chili Willy immediately gets. Chili Willy makes his entrance around the ring. Everywhere stops.
Everyone's going crazy.
Everything going crazy. Before he can step into the ring, enter Sandman hits. Sandman comes out and said he fucking.
I want Chili Willy.
He canes the fucking shit out of Chili Willy. Gets in the ring, standoff with Shane Douglas.
Why would you turn him heel?
Oh, he'll get a pop for that.
Caning Chili Willy is a heel move.
He's like, ring the fucking bell.
The fans are like, we want a butt. Chili Willy.
So it goes into Shane Douglas versus Sandman.
Okay. So that was match number 3.
That's 3.
Okay. Mikey
I did my 3.
Okay, so we all got our 3s in. Okay, who's good match number 4?
You want to start, Lumbee?
My match number 4 was Masato Tanaka taking on Mike Awesome in just have the same exact match.
Okay, yeah.
One they had, just have it.
Don't change perfection.
No, don't change anything. Just have it.
Anthony, yours?
Mine. So I just did a hardcore match with the Dudleys versus the Chair Swinging Freaks versus the Gangstas. So I thought we needed a little more wrestling. So I'm going to bring it back to Jerry Lynn versus the Lionheart, Chris Jericho.
That's a hell of a fucking match.
I like
it.
that.
I like that a lot.
Mikey?
My next match, we're in the 4th match, correct?
Yep.
Would be Sabu versus Taz.
Oh, god damn, that's a good one.
That's my number 4 too.
Ooh.
Pro
Nice,
Show.
baby.
Yeah.
Yep, Taz and Sabu one more
Nice.
time. I like it.
Sweet.
Now, do you guys have? Do you have a planned finish? Like,
Um,
just if you thought about it, if you didn't, whatever.
I would probably.
I'd have Sabu one because I was very I thought Sabu should have won their first match at the pay-per-view.
So I was going to go with
Mark.
symmetry, and I was going to actually do the reversal of Barely Legal and have Fonzie switch sides back over.
Oh, okay, I like that.
Just to kind of, close the chapter on that story.
I like it.
We're all basically booking like finales for ECW.
Yeah.
like,
Well,
just
absolutely.
closing that page. I like that.
Page here.
AG, what'd you have for match number 5?
So this is where I brought back Mike Awesome versus Masato Tanaka.
3 out of
Again,
4 of us had Masato Tanaka versus Mike Awesome.
keep the match. Like you guys killed it.
Yeah.
Best match
Yeah.
ever.
and killed each other and just fucking brain cells were killed.
Kick out. Kick out.
Why is Austin doing JBL? JC, what was your number 4?
Number 5.
Number 5.
5.
Yes, 5.
There's no follow-up questions.
So 5 is a tag team gauntlet.
You
That-
love tag team
That
gauntlets
seems like it's cheating.
in real life. No,
It's
not.
cheating because
Jason
instead
always
of
books
doing
tag team gauntlets.
and
Yeah, but that's getting 7 extra matches in.
well, but it is a
Listen,
little bit.
it's a great
well,
workaround.
You
That's
had,
the same thing as my fucking like.
well, that's what I'm
blah, blah,
saying.
blah, blah, blah.
Exactly.
Your running train of people
Yeah.
doing run-ins
Yeah.
is essentially the
Oh, I
same
get it.
thing. This is just a little bit of a way for me, but
I'm
also,
just mad I didn't think of it.
But yeah, okay, I love gauntlets, but it's also a way to get a couple of surprise
Right.
appearances in there.
Why
that
would you waste
wouldn't-
Chili Willy earlier then?
Well, come on, Chili Willy is the legend of ECW.
So he's
Come
going
on.
to be in the gauntlet later.
He also comes back and wins the entire show. He wins One Night Stand championship.
He wins the tag gauntlet by himself.
Yeah,
And then he pins Rhino later that night and just becomes the television and world champion.
Yeah.
correct.
Then he pins Ezekiel Jackson to become the last ECW champion.
So I have the Dudley Boys versus Axel and Balls.
Cheers, Swing Freaks.
And this is not in order of who's coming. Like I don't have
Just participants.
right. I have Carino and Jack Victory.
Oh, that's funny. We both got that.
I have FBI.
Okay.
I have Mikey Whipwreck and Tajiri.
Okay.
I have the Impact Players. I have Simon Diamond and C.W. Anderson. I have the Gangsters.
I would have did CW and Bilvis Wesley.
Okay.
Extreme Horseman.
And surprise final team coming in, Mick Foley and Terry Funk.
Okay. Okay.
So basically, the Dudleys are going to be running through the majority of these tag teams.
And then
going
Terry
through.
Funk is Chainsaw Charlie in the fan. Ah, no!
Oh, no! Here's a box at the entranceway. We don't know why. But yeah, basically the tag gauntlet was my way of working in a Funk Foley tag team and having them as a surprise appearance.
Okay.
Like unadvertised, they just
Wonderful,
show
yeah.
up. Yeah, I think it'd be a really cool, holy shit.
Mikey?
Mine is the Dudley Boys versus Axel and Balls versus New Jack and Chili fucking Willy.
Chili Willy!
I feel like that was a last minute edit.
Yeah, right? Just,
No.
Sorry, Mustafa.
Nope. I hated Mustafa.
Nobody hated Mustafa. He always had the
Never did
bandana over his
anything.
face. My 5th match would have been a barbed wire massacre match.
Ooh.
It would have been between Terry Funk and Cactus Jack in a barbed wire rope match.
All right.
Exploding?
No.
Okay.
Let's not
Not
go crazy.
Japan.
It's- yeah, if we're doing FMW One Night Stand, maybe. But
It was IWA, though, where they had the famous one.
Hold for
yeah,
edit.
I guess. Listen,
No, I'm Joey Styles.
Nobody would have known if you didn't correct me.
Thanks, Jack.
My next segment was actually another segment promo.
Okay.
thing. I would have done an in memoriam segment very similar to what that of which Hardcore Homecoming did, where I would have had Johnny Grunge, Pitbull, and Tammy come out. JBL would have interrupted and got the chokeslam from 911.
All right.
That would have been mine. That's just a promo, whatever.
This bleeds into match 6 coming up.
We can just go. They're separate.
Okay.
Separate but equal. My semi-main for this show would have been Sabu and RVD taking on the Thrill Seekers.
Oh.
I was almost tempted to put Hayabusa and Jinsei Shinzake in there, but I figured the Thrill Seekers would have been a nice little prize.
Heatwave 98.
Yeah, exactly. A little callback. Was that when the XPW guys invaded?
That
was
was
that show.
in California. Yep.
Oy vey.
No, is right. So that was 6.
Yeah, that was number 6. Semi-main.
AG.
So this is like my most booked segment
Okay.
of the entire night.
This is your schmoz.
Jerry Lawler comes out.
Okay.
Fuck you! Fuck you, motherfucker!
Fuck you back,
So
Eric Bischoff.
I'm also booking this as if these guys are at the level that they are in 2005. And you booked Sabu versus Taz, and in
Taz couldn't have
2005,
gone.
I don't think that'd be good. So I have Taz coming out, cutting off that promo, choking his ass out 15 seconds. Not a match.
Yeah.
Just fuck you, lights out.
So isn't that what they did at the next year, 2006?
Yes,
Is it?
sure
It
is.
opened with
was the
Taz versus
That
Lawler.
was the
Oh.
opener of One Night Stand
And
2006.
Taz choked out Lawler and went right up to commentary.
Yes. So lights out, lights on. Taz is now standing in the middle of the ring. Dawn Marie blows him a kiss right behind him. Impact players
I thought you were going to say Domri blows him.
Which would have been awesome.
blows him a kiss. Impact players from behind. Cane shot. He's down, putting on the boots. Lights out again. Very similar to your match. Out comes RVD and Sabu.
Love it.
Sabu and RVD versus the Impact players for match number 6.
I would have loved if lights out, lights on Sabu, lights out, lights on RVD.
Lights
or
off, lights on.
Fonzie.
Love it.
And the crowd's like, oh.
Oh, I thought I was going to build something else.
Mikey, 6 match?
My 6th match is the Sandman taking on Mikey Whipwreck.
Ooh.
Classic.
Another ladder match.
We
Classic.
know when your favorite era of ECW was. You can tell. I
He
love it.
loves the Fry era.
Yeah,
It was
Brian.
the Fry era.
Not Kip Fry from WCW.
No,
much.
it's no one's favorite.
No.
Or Friar Ferguson.
Also, well, that was a good one.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, my.
You said yours?
No, I haven't. So I also have Jerry Lawler coming out to basically do kind of a shitting on of a 2005 version of shitting on him, making fun of him going out of business. Blah blah blah. Tommy Dreamer comes out. Dreamer gets a little bit of payback on Lawler, and then Raven shows up.
Ruptures Lawler's testicle.
Right, and we do Raven versus Dreamer one more time. And
Now-
I would give Tommy Dreamer the victory.
Well, that's funny.
Right.
It's funny you say that because my main event was going to be Tommy Dreamer taking on Raven
Ooh.
1-on-1 with special guest referee Stone Cold Steve Austin.
What?
Raven over.
Oh, well, yeah.
Raven's got to go over.
I agree.
My main event was also Tommy Dreamer versus Raven. Tommy Dreamer over. I had the BWO coming out to do a run-in on Dreamer, and Sandman, who has not been on the show at all that night,
Makes
comes
the
out,
save.
makes the save, probably leading right into the finish.
Yeah.
I have RVD versus Jerry Lynn as my main event.
Okay.
You motherfucking. So, my main event is a triple threat match.
Does it involve one of the divas in Paige's movie?
Yes. Mine is a three-way dance for the ECW World and Television Championships.
Ooh.
Rhino defending against Jerry Lynn and Rob Van Dam. Jerry Lynn wins the television title. Rob Van Dam wins the world title. Both falls have to take place in order.
I like that. I actually think that's a good
I
idea.
like that a lot.
So both fall.
Let's
So
steal that.
the first fall is for the television title. The second falls for the world title.
Oh, they did that with Angle, Jericho, and Benoit.
WrestleMania 2000.
Yeah, that was good. And Angle lost both of his belts without ever losing
Yep.
a fall.
Yeah.
That was fucking brilliant.
But I would have Lynn win the world television title, and then Rob Van Dam in the main event finally wins the world heavyweight title.
like it.
Now, did RVD ever win the World Heavyweight title?
He never did.
Oh, shit.
Well, I mean, if you count the WWECW at
Yeah.
One Night Stand,
I'm going to keep this one, too, because it spins.
yeah. And then 2 weeks later, he got busted for.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I'm
Ruined everything.
I'm RVD, and I'm Sabu.
It was, oh,
when
why-
they got pulled over, the cop asked who they were, and Sabu said, I'm Sabu, and pointed at the ceiling. It's a thing that happened.
he
Get out
actually
of
was
the-
turning
get
on
out
his
of the car.
interior light. And wasn't Rob Van Dam shirtless? Like, it's really hot in here.
Yeah, he was shirtless and sweaty. But to be fair, like, if he was coming from a show, like, that's not the weirdest shit. in the
Mikey
world.
always Ubers around shirtless.
Shirtless and sweaty.
It's true.
That's why I have a 4.94 rating.
That's me and Mikey's tag team name. He's shirtless. I'm sweaty.
I love it. So that's it, right? That's everybody for
That
the
was
7.
fun.
Those are from One Night Stand card. That was
All of
I-
our cards are pretty similar.
Yeah. Yes.
We each have matches
There's
that
overlaps,
coincide.
yeah.
I kind of went with like the best feuds and put them
Yeah.
together
Nostalgia,
throughout the
yeah.
years.
It took me
very
a couple
nostalgia.
tries. There was things where I almost
Like-
did RVD and Sabu versus the fucking Hayabusa and Jinsei Shinzaki.
Oh,
And there
yeah.
are people that I purposely.
I almost did Austin versus Whipwreck.
See, I almost did Foley and Mick Foley and Funk as well, but I ended up taking them. I didn't have room for like Shane Douglas, all these other
Same.
people. I was like, ah.
I thought about Shane Douglas. I'm like, okay, I'm good.
I looked at it as I looked at some of the guys that were on Hardcore Homecoming that were not at One Night Stand. And I was like, I'd love to see them on this show, and so I kind of brought a couple people over. But it's really tough, especially having the 7-match limit.
Yeah.
Yes, I did cheat a little bit with the tag gauntlet, but
So did I with my long ass
Right.
straw. But that's an ECW thing.
Exactly.
Like one match, like I wasn't necessarily sold on doing BWO versus FBI. Like my other idea was going to be Michinoku Pro is going to be Taka Togo Men's Teo
That's another thing I was thinking of.
versus I was going to do Super Crazy Psychosis Rey Mysterio
And Chili Willy. Oh.
I love how
BWO Japan versus BWO Mexico.
I fucking love how Chili Willy snuck into all our cards.
Not mine. He was not on my show.
You don't have the emotional attachment.
I forgot to
Chili
mention
Willy.
it, but he was also part of that schmoz.
Yeah. Listen, he doesn't have the emotional attachment that we have to Chili Willy.
Everyone loves Chili Willy.
Yeah.
Did I mention that the special guest referee in every match was Fry?
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. We didn't mention the mascot of ECW.
It's just a guy in a big in a big costume, and it's Mike Keener in the costume.
And the way he counts is he just like falls on the mat every time. 1, 2.
This was fun.
This was fun.
You know what, AG, this was a great idea.
Yeah.
What a
I'm really
fun,
glad we allowed you to come up with that
what
idea.
a fun bonus.
If you guys didn't know, those are listening. Mike hard passed me right away on this idea.
That's true.
I was just being a scamp.
Oh, okay.
Well,
that's
as
understandable.
Mikey
you're
said,
being a douche. I was being a
as Mikey said,
Sweetie.
Yeah. As Mikey said, and he's right. I mean, he's like, no one cares what we think. So,
Yeah.
he's like, why doesn't everyone hear our fantasy cards? No one gives a
And then we're
shit.
like, Mikey, why have we been doing this podcast for 3 years now?
Good point.
Good point.
You know, when you're right, you're right.
So, listeners, I'd like you all to vote. Who do you think had the best card?
Ooh, that's a good
You'd also have to write down each
We never
individual
asked-
match of each individual person.
And then look
we don't
at 'em.
ask them to do
No
things.
one does that. No one. Our listeners.
you need to do that.
Our listeners.
That's
are
how you know
just
you have
like-
listeners.
No, our listeners are just like us, lazy in the bare minimum. We're
No.
lucky that they can put it on.
Our listeners are mostly us.
I was going to say, our listeners are just like us because it's only
It
us.
is us.
Us plus 3 other people, and whoever you convince on a car ride down to listen to the podcast.
Yeah.
They've all fall asleep.
Yeah, turn off that JC Mark shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That
so,
was the
yeah,
thing that
well,
was said.
that's all. We'll take that off air. Fucking Benny and the Jets.
Benny and the Jux.
Eat a dick. All right, well, somebody's farting over here, and it stinks to high hell.
It really does.
Oh, jeez, Anthony, is that you?
It wasn't me.
It's not Mike. Are you pointing at Mikey?
It was Mike.
It was Mikey.
He's those little toots. He doesn't really
I
fart.
have two.
Little toots.
Yeah.
That's what they called them in high
Yeah,
school.
Toots Pava.
Yeah,
He
little
calls
toots.
them little sweeties.
Yeah, little sweeties, little douchebags.
Oh.
All right, guys. Well, this is our most mini of our bonusodes. So
I
that's
don't
a good
think that's
thing.
actually true either, but I mean...
JC, if you didn't correct me, nobody would have known that I was wrong.
Damn it. So check out our bonusodes, our best in shows, our episodes, all on throughwaytheater.com and all podcast apps. Yeah, I'm JC.
I'm Mike Pava.
I'm Lumberjake.
And I'm Anthony.
And I'm Fry, the frying pan mascot.
This has been
And three-way
Theater.
Me too.